This is the French-Italian connection. Carsifu is in Bologna, Italy to test drive the Peugeot 3008. Let's take a quick look at the exterior and the interior first. The compact SUV market is booming and Peugeot wants a bigger slice of the action, hence the new 3008. The first generation 3008 looked like an MPV with its bulbous, ungainly appearance. Not anymore. Peugeot has overhauled the car and it now looks like a full-fledged SUV. One look and you can tell. The latest 3008 could seriously win the beauty contest if you ask me. The exterior design is fresh and striking with complex surfaces and a sleek roofline. Based on the variation of the platform that the 3008 uses, the SUV has a longer wheelbase and longer overall length than the 308, measuring in at nearly 4.5 meters long. It gets the typical SUV silhouette, a vertical front end, a long flat bonnet, large wheels, higher ground clearance, a high waistline, wide protective bands along the bumper skirts, wheel arches and bottom of doors. What's also interesting is the pillars are blacked out for a floating roof effect. The rear windscreen flows down to a blacked out upper body that seems to connect it with the LED tail lamps. If you thought the outside looks good, the inside is even better. Peugeot has spent a lot of time and effort to make the cabin feel special, and it shows. The new 3008 sports a distinctive cabin design with a quality feel about it. Most of the in-dash controls are operated through the center 8-inch tablet-style touchscreen that is responsive. Below it is a bank of toggle switches that are shortcuts to climate control, navigation, entertainment, connected apps and phone. Speaking of phone, the car supports phone-car connectivity on the usual standards such as Apple CarPlay, MirrorLink or Android Auto. The so-called iCockpit has been improved and looks high-tech. The cabin comes with a rather small and low-mounted steering wheel, so you actually peer over the top of the wheel into the instrument cluster, which by the way is fully digital and is standard across the 3008 range. It's comparable to Audi's virtual cockpit. The wheel has a flat top and bottom design to improve visibility. You either like it or don't. I think it's refreshing and goes well with the rest of the interior. The instrumentation readouts are clear and can be adjusted for different views. Space even for taller people is good up front, but a tad limiting at the back row because of the sloping roof line. Legroom is decent enough. Like many cars of this size, seating 3 adults in a row is doable, but 2 is ideal. Back row passengers will also have their own ventilation vents and a top vault socket. Standard luggage capacity is 520 liters and can expand to nearly 1,600 liters when second row seats are folded flat. Safety-wise, the new 3008 gets a 5-star rating from Euro NCAP. Safety equipment include curtain airbags and side airbags, autonomous emergency braking, and lane departure warning. The 3008 can also be kitted up with available 360-degree camera, automatic distance control, and electric tailgate with gesture controls, which unfortunately don't always work. The weather during Bologna autumn is nice and cool and not as wet as in November, so today is a pleasant outing. The 3008 is powered by a choice of a 1.2-litre, 1.6-litre and 2-litre turbocharged engines. Transmission is either a 6-speed manual or 6-speed auto. I'm driving the 1.6-litre petrol automatic at the moment. The 1.6-litre petrol SUV produces 163 horsepower and 240 Nm of torque. It's the same engine found in the 308 GTI and the previous generation Minis. Peugeot says the 3008 takes 8.9 seconds to sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour, which isn't bad at all. So, what is it like on the road? The 3008 is comfortable and easy to drive. The front-wheel drive SUV is not a thriller on the road, but its performance can be described as satisfactory. Push it through corners and it feels composed, showing minimal body roll. The gearbox is seamless in normal driving, but there have been moments when it was hunting for the right ratio when pushing the car faster. There's not a lot of wind noise or tire roll seeping into the cabin, so the SUV shows a level of refinement on that count. Engine response on pushing the car faster is reasonably quick, but it can sound urgent on pushing it harder. The optional grip control package with hill assist descent control allows the soft off-roader to do some basic off-roading. We also got to try the 2-liter diesel, which offers a meatier 400 Nm of torque. If you can live with the typical noisier engine, it will be good for hauling heavy load and you pay lower fuel bills. Future plans for the 3008 include an all-wheel drive plug-in hybrid from 2019. The 3008 meanwhile is expected to roll into Malaysia by the second quarter of 2017. We are hearing April as the likely month for launch.
Well, we have arrived at the Bologna Aeroporto, the last stop in the Peugeot drive. Before we wrap up, here are 3 takeaways from the experience.
Point 1. The 3008 has lovely aesthetics outside and inside. This is a big deal and already gets it halfway through the showroom door. Point 2. It flaunts practicality with its roomy interior, versatile sitting layout, big boot and cubby holes, comfort, high safety levels, and driving fun. That last bit about driving fun, not many SUVs can truly say that. This one can. Point 3 is about taking the first 2 points, mash them together, and you have a very attractive SUV on your hands. If local distributor Nassim can get the specifications and pricing right, more Malaysians may get to enjoy the new 3008, because it is in short a deeply impressive product from Peugeot. This is George Wong signing off from Bologna.